Hello Gemini, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead. How are you, my friends? I hope you're well. This week we are doing two hands, Gemini. I do this every couple of weeks when I come here. You guys seem to like it. I do two hands, so I do one reading and then I'll pick up those cards, do a second reading, and that's my effort to get a little more energy into the collective here. Let's find out what's going on for you. Please be aware that this is a general reading and that time is fluid and not linear, which means that you can find this reading today, tomorrow, or next year, and it still may resonate for you. So let's find out what's going on for Gemini in the week ahead. Happy weekend to you, by the way, is when I'm throwing these cards, Gemini. Tell me what's coming up for Gemini, please, in the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right. What are you manifesting, my friend? We've got manifestation of material wealth, stability, possibly a stable partner, or stability on your own. I feel like you're very focused on manifesting in your material world. So maybe you're manifesting a new house or a new car or a new job. Maybe you want to be paid more. Maybe you want to do something in your life with maybe what you do for work. You want to have meaning. Maybe you are someone who's just very focused on stability. We do have the Hanged One or the Hanged Man. One more. And we do have the Ten of Swords. I want to say that I feel like you are sort of in a place where you're a little bit stuck right now. And I feel like you've been manifesting for a while. I feel like you've been manifesting the King of Pentacles, whether that's a person or an energy. The King of Pentacles in an energy is like somebody who's very overgiving, somebody who's very slow and dedicated and loyal. This is also about material wealth, right? This person is somebody who doesn't really even have to practice the manifestation anymore. They just keep throwing really great things at the universe, and the universe keeps throwing them back. So they've got themselves in sort of an ongoing Wheel of Fortune sort of situation here. So it could be an energy or a person. It could be a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. We could be talking about Pisces possibly, maybe an Aries or a Gemini here. So I feel like you're in a place here where you're trying to find an answer. I feel like you're trying to get a perspective maybe on manifestation. What do I want next? Or what am I manifesting? Or am I manifesting the thing that I actually want? The Ten of Swords tells me that there has been some sort of an ending, and I feel like that's what's got you in the Hanged energy. And it feels like this ending, I feel like it's an ending that came that you knew was going to arrive, and so I feel like you're just letting something go. It's like a release as I'm looking at it here. I'm feeling it as a release. I'm just going to release it. I'm just going to, everything's fine. I'm just going to release it and carry on my way. But I do feel like it's kind of got you stuck. That you're trying to get a bigger or wider view or perception. Sorry, not perception, but perspective of what's going on out there. And I feel like part of what's going on out there is the Magician energy. I feel like somebody here is sort of in a sacrificing energy, sort of a surrender to the universe, saying like, what is it that I do next? I feel like you're kind of back and forth in your life. You feel like you're kind of back and forth, but not really doing anything of excitement. Like I feel like there's nothing here that's exciting you at this time. Tell me about the Magician, please. What are you manifesting here? It could also be somebody here who's like, so does manifesting really work? Maybe I'm just going to test it. You could be showing up as the King of Pentacles here. You could be someone who has material wealth, kind of at the top of your game. Maybe you're sort of bored with it right now. What do I do? What's the next thing that I do? We have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're doing really well. It feels like you built yourself. You built everything by yourself. I don't think you had any help. So you're an entrepreneur likely, that you built your wealth by yourself. You figured out a way to do that. We do have the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. So you're looking at some place to invest your pentacles, invest your energy, invest your money, right? It feels like somebody here is looking at how very blessed or gifted that they've been gifted so many material things or so much energy or so many good things, abundance, that it's time to share that. I feel like you want to invest somewhere else, and it might be in a long-term relationship for some of you. We've got 9 and 1 pentacle is 10. I feel like you are in the Nine of Pentacles, and it almost feels, Gemini, that you've got all the material wealth that you need at this time. And I feel like you're happy with it. So whether you're a millionaire or not, doesn't matter. I feel like everything is even. Everything is moving smoothly for you. And I feel like it's time for you to change something up and invest somewhere else, but you're not really sure. The Eight of Swords tells me that you've been sort of thinking about this for a really long while, thinking about where should I invest it, and are my hands tied as it comes to the investment. There's something here that you don't see, and I think that's why you're stuck in this obsessive thought pattern. It feels like I feel like you're scared of getting hurt. I feel like you do want to meet someone. In fact, I think that with the Page of Pentacles, for me as a reader, it's always that something is already being built in the background for you that you don't see. It's something is already on its way, and you don't see it just yet. It might be because you're in this Eight of Swords energy with your eyes covered here, like this person has their eyes covered and that they are bound. It almost feels like you're bound to something, possibly. Maybe you're an overworker. This person can be a workaholic. Tell me about the Magician, please. What is it that Gemini is manifesting? Knight of Swords. Someone who is as smart as you. Someone who is also, the Knight of Swords is your energy, right? That's Gemini energy. Someone who's also brave, who's courageous. Somebody who is witty, who has witty banter. Somebody who is a freedom fighter. I always see you as a freedom fighter, Gemini. You're the person who's going to stand up for the person who can't stand up. And we have the Two of Pentacles. And the Page of Swords is in the reverse. So with the Page of Swords in the reverse, I feel like you've had challenges. Like, I feel like you've had challenges in communication. And I feel like the reason that you've had challenges in communication is because you haven't found the right person. It's not because you don't know how to communicate, because you're highly intelligent, you know how to communicate. In most times, whenever you look at someone who's been really successful in public speaking, it's because they're a Gemini. They usually have a Gemini sun, right? That's the personality part of it. So I feel like with this Page of Swords in the reverse here, it feels like I feel like you're tired of meeting people who aren't quite clear with you on what they want, or they're not quite honest with really what they want. And I feel like you go back and forth about finding the right person for you because you haven't come across that yet. And although you've probably been in relationships before, I feel like it probably always breaks down in the same place. And that is that they can't match you in the mind. They can't match your intelligence. They can't match your ability to be really aggressive, whatever it is that you want, you just go get it, right? You're very spontaneous, but very courageous as well. And I feel like you've gone sort of back and forth in some sort of relationships here in the Pentacle world, and you just haven't been able to find somebody who's like clear and honest and telling you what they want, someone who is not immature in their thinking. You just haven't found that person yet. We do have the Two of Swords here. We do have, the Two of Cups there, and then we have the Judgment card. So I feel like that you, my friend, I feel that you are waiting on a moment where you can make a decision about the Two of Cups. The Judgment card is here. So I feel like for some of you, because the Judgment's here, and we are in the retrograde shadow, right? Mercury goes into retrograde on the 4th of August. And so for some of you, the Judgment card could mean that there might be an old love coming back around. Somebody that you've already blocked, someone that you're not interested in, someone that maybe you've just, no, I'm good. You've hurt me before and I'm not doing this again. This person could be coming back around, I'm just going to say, because the Judgment card is here. But this Judgment card could also mean that you're about to make a decision about finding somebody who's in the Two of Cups, about making a decision about love. And the Two of Swords is telling me that it's hard for you to do because you're very blocked. Like you're very sort of blocked. I don't really know that I'm interested in doing what I have to do to get out there to sift through people to find the person that I want. So I feel like a big decision is needed to be made here either way, whether you have somebody coming back around who you've been in sort of a romantic situation with before, someone you've exchanged cups with before. So for some of you, you're going to have to make a decision about that person. For others of you, you're making a decision to find a new person. Take it as it resonates for you. Tell me about Gemini. The Lovers is here. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. You are going to find somebody here. Yeah, and Justice. So you are going to find the right person for you. Justice is here. The Scales, right? Everything's coming into balance for you. You're about to get some karmic justice. And the Wheel of Fortune tells me that, and you're going to meet somebody different than you've ever met before. It feels like with the Wheel of Fortune here, that's always change and expansion, right? So the Lovers is here. I feel like it's a changing time for you. I feel like you're going to meet someone that is maybe opposite of you, someone who's very different from all the other people that you've met before. It feels like with the Wheel of Fortune that life is about to expand and get very abundant for you, and you are about to get some justice. And I feel like for some of you, it is justice because I feel like there is somebody here who broke your heart. There is a Three of Swords, and I think it's this person here. So whether you decide that you want to allow this person back in and try again with them, or whether you want to look for somebody new, I feel like you will get justice with the new person, and I feel like you'll have to make a decision about the old person. And it's, it always happens that way, Gemini. You finally find the right person, and all of a sudden that kryptonite person, the person that kind of brings you to your knees or brought you to your knees in the past, they show up because they feel like you've got somebody new. And I feel like you will have somebody new. Yeah, there is somebody new that's coming along here. And this here, though, might be somebody that you've had a lot of fundamental differences with. You can't seem to agree on one path with this person. So I feel like 5 and 7, they might be someone you don't necessarily trust, someone who's kind of always playing it under the surface and not being quite clear, with the Page of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like you are meeting somebody new over here, I'm going to say, and there is also somebody coming back around that you've had an ending with. This person, I feel, is going to be kind of aggressive. They're not going to take no for an answer. Doesn't matter whether you're feminine or masculine or they are, but I feel like you're in this energy. I feel like you're in the King of Pentacles energy, where I'm good. I've got everything that I need. I'm a whole person. I got all my material stuff in place. I'm very giving and kind and generous, and I'm waiting to invest with someone about that. But I feel like there is an older person coming in that's coming around as well. It's like the universe is going to test you. Have you learned that lesson? So we have Virgo and Pisces energy. We have Gemini, Pisces, Libra, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aries. All right. Let's get to the second read. Tell me what else is coming up for Gemini, please, in the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Gemini, please. Tell me about Gemini. Tell me about Gemini in the week ahead. Ooh, again, another indication of something new that is going to pop up or surprise you here. You're not expecting it, and I feel like it's something to do with good news. We've got the King of Pentacles coming out in the same spot as it did in the last hand. Very interesting. Different deck, right? And it still comes out here. So the King of Pentacles, I feel like you're getting some good news about something in your material world. Something some good news is coming here, and it's going to shock you or surprise you. And I feel like this King of Pentacles energy is telling me it's either about a job or a house or a car or something in your pentacle world. Maybe good news about the kids. Maybe this is a kid giving you good news. We've got the Star, which is Aquarius energy. We've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So this is charging at you pretty quickly here. I feel like whatever news is coming in for you here, whatever good news is arriving, it has to do with your pentacle world. Something is going to give you healing or hope in your pentacle world, your pentacle energy. So stuff that maybe has to do with money or your job, maybe about the home or about the family. It's something that I feel is going to give you good balance, and I feel like it's coming in kind of aggressively, but I feel like it's going to be exciting and new, and I feel like it's good news. It's something that maybe you worked on in the past, like a long while ago, like maybe even 7 years ago, that you worked on putting a lot of energy and time into something. You nurtured something, and maybe you kind of just let it go and thought, well, it is what it is. I've put in as much time and energy as I can into this thing, and now we'll just have to see what comes of it here. I feel like that's part of this good news. Tell me why the Page of Cups is here, please, for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Gemini. We do have the Knight of Swords. There you are. That's your energy, Gemini. We do have the Nine of Swords. It's 10 swords. You're going to get some good news about something that has ended. Something has come to an end. Something that you have been worried about, possibly looking into the future too much or looking into the past, but it feels like this night, it's like somebody is announcing something to you, announcing some sort of good news that something is over. Tell me what else is coming up here. We've got the Four of Swords, so now you can heal. So I don't know what that is for you, but it feels like this is something that is going to make you happy. That this ending was a hard ending, but I don't think it was for you. I think you're hearing about it, that someone else is ending something. And I feel like that message gets back to you through the Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands might be someone who's like in their 30s or late 30s, somebody who's a fire sign possibly, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. And I feel like if they're not a fire sign, there's somebody who is racing toward you like, I've got to tell Gemini this right now, whether you are feminine or masculine. The Four of Swords tells me is that the good news that's coming here about this ending is going to put you in a place of stability, mental stability. So I really do feel you're going to be like, whew, it's finally over. Like it feels like you're exhaling here. Tell me about this good news, please. We've got the Three of Wands. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. And we've got the World. Look, something is ending here. Something is ending here, and I feel like it's ending outside of you. So it's ending like someone else is having an ending, but someone is coming to tell you about that ending, and it ends up being good news for you. I feel like the ending that the Queen of Pentacles has had is what is the good news. And I feel like the Three of Wands is telling me that now that the Queen of Wands has had an ending or closed the door on something, sorry, the Queen of Pentacles, not the Queen of Wands, that the Three of Wands tells me now you can go out there. Now you can expand. It's time for you to find out what's out there. It's time for you to take a risk and go out there and find what it is that you want. But it does feel like the news that you're getting is telling me that either a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus, because we are in a general reading, somebody here has had an ending, or that the door has closed. Either the Queen of Pentacles has closed the door or somebody's closed the door on the Queen of Pentacles. But I feel like the Queen is looking at this as an accomplishment, like a milestone. So I feel like it's like, now that this has ended, now I can step into the new world. What is the new world, please? Queen of Wands. Now I can do what I want. So this Queen of Wands, I feel, probably was in a relationship where they felt bound. They felt restricted. And I feel that since the door has closed for the Queen of Pentacles, feminine or masculine, that this person now feels like the Queen of Wands. Now they're free to do what they want. They're free to be independent, do their thing, be on their own path, go after whatever is making them feel passionate. They're free for a reunion, my friend. And we do have the Devil here. So I want to say that it was a really hard ending. The Devil here does cast a little bit of doubt and fear, and possibly obsessively thinking about some sort of reunion. I really do feel, Gemini, that you're getting some sort of news about something that is over. And I don't think it's with you. For some of you, it could be. Look, I'm just not going to say it's just one way. For some of you, it could be something that is over for you, but it does feel like it's over for someone else. I'm just going to be honest. So the Queen of Pentacles, I feel, has closed a door and is about to move on. I feel like you've been waiting for this to happen. Like, I don't think you've been wishing or hoping it for it, because I don't think you would do that, because that would be bad karma for you. But I feel like that you're going about your life, doing your thing. Like, you've got the star here, you're healing, I feel. It feels like somebody comes to you with this information. That this person, right, we've got 3 wands and 1 is 4, that this person here was in some sort of a relationship, and that it was committed, or they were living together, or maybe engaged. And I think it was this person, and I think the door closed. And now this person is free to do what they want as an individual and go after the passions of their heart. I just happen to think that you are the passions of their heart. So the 3 of Cups is here. I think this person is coming in really quickly and prematurely almost to tell you, hey, so-and-so is free, so-and-so is single. You can expect a call from them soon. So I feel like there is going to be some sort of a reunion here. But I feel like the Devil energy is sort of casting an energy of obsession or doubt. I don't feel like I can do it. Maybe what if this person's codependent? Like, it's like you do want the meeting. You do want this. You do want to celebrate, but you don't want it to be premature celebration. Tell me more. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the Moon energy. Ah, there it is. It puts you into this energy because the King of Pentacles is holding that pentacle, which is the ace. You do want to invest in this person. But I think you two are friends. We've got 1, 2, 3 pentacles. This is a friend or a friend of a friend or somebody that you know. Maybe you haven't spoken to them in 2 or 3 years, because for me, pentacles are years. And so it feels like this is not someone that you've spoken to in a while. And you know that this person is single. They're free. And I feel like the moon energy here is like, here's your investment, right? You're holding this pentacle here saying, I really want to invest, but I'm not really sure where. Making your wish fulfillment, your hope, that you're going to get word that somebody comes in and tells you that you're going to be able to invest somewhere. The moon energy is here though. And so I feel like you're like, either you don't see this coming, or if things aren't as they seem. Maybe you thought they were another way. Maybe you thought that you would never see this person again because they were engaged or living with somebody or getting ready to get married, and that's not the case. I feel like this fell apart. The Eight of Swords it gets you up in your head. Like whereas you felt that you couldn't see the things for what it was and that your hands were tied. There's no way I can call this person. They're in another relationship. All of a sudden the moon energy is here, and all the possibilities, the deep feelings are starting to come to the surface about, ooh, I hope that I can invest here. Tell me what the outcome is here between these two, please, because I feel like there's soulmate energy here, right? You two, I feel, are going to build some sort of a financial empire if this thing does come together, if you decide to make the investment here. Yeah, look at that. Have courage. This new beginning is coming, and it is a 10 of Cups. So I feel like you will be hearing from someone. It could be someone who's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, possibly Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, maybe Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or maybe in Leo season. The star is Aquarius. We got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo energy here again. So Leo season comes up on the 22nd, right? And we do have Pentacles here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I'm going to leave that right there. Thank you so much for coming here and watching, Gemini. I do appreciate you. I'm really enjoy getting to know you through your energies. I'm going to go for now. You guys take care. I'll be back because I'm always back. Love y'all. Bye-bye.